What Wike did to construction contract of Vice President Shettima'S new residence in Abuja amid economic hardship. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, N15B, has re-awarded the contract for the construction of the official residence of the Nigerian Vice President, Mrs. Julius Berger, for 15 billion naira. You know, as I read this news, two things are wrong. Why is Wike re-awarding it to Julius Berger? I want to believe we have construction companies in Nigeria, right? Local construction companies. That is one. Then two, why are they building a new residence? Wait, the previous, what's it called, vice president, where did he stay? Was it hanging in the air? Waste of resources. There is a detail, please. The cost is now more than double the amount the contract was first awarded in 2010. Mr. Wike, who spoke during an inspection of the project on Tuesday, said the contract, which was initially awarded to Julius Berger in 2010 for 7 billion naira, was not executed as planned owing to lack of funds. He said the company will receive the necessary funds to complete the project by May 2024. Mr. Wike expressed confidence in the company's ability to complete the project within 8 months and promised to mobilize it before December. He lamented the increased cost of executing projects that were awarded years ago but abandoned, adding that the hike in cost was putting a lot of strain on the finances of the FCTA and stunting the growth and development of the nation's capital. You made a promise to us that you will complete this project within 7 to 8 months. Even though we have not mobilized you, you have shown concern by working. It is very important and it shows that you have confidence in us. Let me assure you that we will mobilize you before December. After that, you have to expedite work to ensure completion before May 29, 2024. I believe you can achieve that. I also believe that there is no need to wait. If you know my antecedent, you know that I do not make promises I cannot fulfill. As far as I've gotten the support of Mr. President and Vice President, I can tell you to go ahead and put everything in hand so that we can achieve this. So that all the stories of abandoned properties will no longer be there. It will be a thing of the past. The manpower shows that you are serious, so just go ahead and we'll give you the funds to be able to mobilize. Look at the Vice President's residence that was awarded at 2010 at a cost of 7 billion naira. That project was abandoned, and we have called back Julius Berger and said, look, can you complete this project within 8 months? They said yes, but they cannot continue it at the same cost, which is obvious. A project that was awarded in 2010 at 7 billion naira and was abandoned because of no funding. They said they cannot do it for less than 15 billion naira. Looking at the cost of building materials, we have told them that before the end of a month, we will fund them so that they can finish it. He mentioned that completing the project signifies renewed hope for the residents of Abuja. He expressed joy that previously abandoned projects are now being finalized, providing a breath of fresh air for the country. Mr. Wike pledged to finish other abandoned projects within the FCT that have a significant impact on the residents of the nation's capital. He also mentioned attaching the internally generated revenue IGR to a specific project as his administration is focused on enhancing its IGR to fund projects without resorting to excuses. For me, we are happy because the promises made by Mr. President of Renewed Hope have come back. Residents of Abuja are now seeing that projects abandoned are now being completed and they are seeing the renewed hope for this country and commend Mr. President. As I speak to you today, we have done very well in terms of IGR and these monies would be attached to specific projects. So, there is no reason to say there is no money to execute the project. For example, what we are doing now. We have submitted some project budget for 2023. Mr. President has promised to transmit it to the National Assembly. We are asking if they should allow us to spend 61 billion naira before 2024 because we have the money and we want to use the money to execute specific projects so that by May 29th, these projects are completed. Then we will take other projects for 2024. So be assured that no project we have started will be abandoned, Mr. Wike said. Now, okay, fine. I just remember construction company. We no get a. I don't think Nigeria. Does Nigeria have any construction company? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. It is either they use China Construction, Greenberg. I know of Greenberg. I know of China. And I know of they might be independent contractors, but scratch that. Okay. Now I now understand where they're coming from. They have awarded this contract before to Julius Berger for 7 billion. And now I'm even asking. No, I go back to the question I asked before. Why is it where VP Vice President Osibanjo stay when he was the Vice President of Nigeria? I want to know, was it in a hotel? Because now is not the time to be building things that are very unnecessary. 15 billion, we are in the state now. No, answer me. Where exactly is he staying now? Because I don't understand. 30 years after movement to Abuja, construction of the vice presidential residence is still a work in progress. Every VP would add things to the original design such that the project is never completed. Remember, the Great Pyramid of Giza took 20 years to complete, and with the rudimentary technology then available to them. My own is that they should sit up and make sure this work is completed. And you can now see, do you now see how disastrous it is to abandon projects? Now imagine that when you were, just look at now, 2010, 2023, 2010, 2023, and this 2023, it is actually 17 billion. Look at the cost, look at the difference. No be small money be that though, extra 10 billion naira. So Nigerians, I think what should be doing is, anytime we want to do something, our government want to do something, make them actually do them. They say time waits for no one, and they say make it while the sun shine. It is better to do things, you understand? It's better to do things fast and quick. The period where we say things never be too difficult. Yes, no, you people will say, nobody knows tomorrow, but the thing is, at the end of the day, it is best to do projects, as in, when they give project, And as at 2010, who even did for seat? Now, Jonah, they sit now. That's an idea for commodity when they do and once and for all. Alright. What baffles me here is there no indigenous contractor that can handle the VPLs? Indigenous. That is what I was talking about before. But I'm saying since they don't give Julius Berger before, I don't know. I'm not waiting. Wait though. This thing is not road now. This thing is house. I be my ear they pain me. Please, I take my words back, please. This is not construction of road. Because I was saying it was construction of road. Look at, I was calling names of construction company. This should be given to indigenous people. If say they don't build house, if say they are known for building. Which one is this one? I beg. And the 15 billion naira is too much. What is this? After they will come out, look at this is means of them wasting money. If you ask me, 17 billion, 7 billion save is even too much. Like, what did they want build? Now, hotel they want build. Nobody just has. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.